Hello, welcome to Rising Vibration, Vibrations with an S. I'm Inga. This is a reading style that I developed for those of you who are dealing with an infidelity or breakup, a betrayal of someone who cheated on you when you were in a committed partnership and you are aware that the cheating occurred. You're not speculating. This is a reading that I created to look at the subconscious, subliminal, or past life issues of the cheater and the person who they cheated with, and then to try to give some general advice for you, to you, for how to cope with what happened and how to move forward. So we're going to try to do this on a monthly basis. This is the second time I've shot this video. I somehow did something incorrect, so I switched the format. And this is for Scorpio. And for Scorpio, I had a very dark reading before, so I hope it changed. I'm going to go ahead and tell you what I saw before to see if any of this is coming back again. I hope not, because it was like your Scorpio cheater. This is for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign. The Scorpio cheater was possibly cheating with another Scorpio, and the energy was extremely dark. It was like they just didn't care. The Scorpio cheater was being quite malicious, quite aggressive, quite destructive, trying to hurt you. The Scorpio cheater was trying to hurt you, but not just that, their partner was involved with this. So it looks like he or she got a perfect exact mirror of themselves, and if that's the case, eventually they will turn on themselves. I think the advice before was just to stay out of this, stay away from them, try to avoid them at all costs. Always be polite, don't stoop to anyone else's level or degree of negativity. And we're going to go ahead and start. I'm going to go ahead and start. Okay, so we're starting off with one of the oracles, who is a person who's under the influence and not clear in their thoughts and under the control of someone else, because this woman who would take in these toxic flames was left a bit incoherent and would mumble things that could not be understood. And the priest in the background, who had their own agenda, would translate what was being said. And probably what they translated was what they wanted to achieve. More than likely, it had something to do with money. So that's the general atmosphere. This is the quantum leap. This is for the side of the Scorpio cheater. This is, again, calculating. This is the card of someone who has money and they want more, more, more. It's called pleonexia, but it's this desire to have more, 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 gluttonous desire. For me, this is frivolous, glutton. I feel like glutton, like just going all out. But going all out and being mean, trying to be as mean as possible. Now, if you're dealing with this, I'm sorry. Hopefully you're not. This is just an abstract group of Scorpios. Very Scorpion energy. The phoenix rising from the ashes. Again, but feeling the destructive side of this. Let's see if it changes. Eros, this is passion. Again, still a very Scorpio card. We have guilt. We have the regulator. This is a person who thinks they know it all and they rely too much on their education and not enough on it's Mercury Virgo energy. It's a major arcana, by the way, and yeah, they rely too much on education. This is Fortuna on the side of the cheating Scorpio. This is carrying on the side of the person they cheated with, partner, fear, major arcana, the wise old man, and then finally we have the black mass. So this one was there last time too, guys. It's a black mass. I'm happy that the energies have cleaned themselves up a bit for this reading, I have to say. This man is trying to kill, this warrior is trying to kill a unicorn, which would be something that would lead to his guilt of killing such a magical, beautiful beast. And also with the fortune, with this card, I just keep having a sense with this Scorpion energy that the Scorpio has cheated with someone who is a bit of a dark personality, and maybe they're experimenting with alternative lifestyle or alternative ways of expressing their sexuality or their relationship that would not readily be accepted by the wider society or traditional society. And this was the drive for the Scorpio cheating, for this darker aspect of a relationship. It could be something like alternative sexual styles or something like this, but the Scorpio is the Scorpio cheater is diving deep into this place where they are now, even if it is destructive and negative, even though they know it's against their own better judgment, they might be doing things that are destructive also to them. So it's the same advice I gave before. Kind of try to stay out of the framework of these two. Stay out of the way. If they're trying to provoke you into an argument, try to treat them like you would a child, like a misbehaved, disobedient child. It's not really manipulation. I think it feels more like survival for me to get through this, at least over the next few weeks. Just if someone's trying to provoke you into an argument, or the partner of the person that the Scorpio cheated with is trying to provoke you into an action or argument, please try to stay out of that, out of heavy discussions, out of heavy confrontations, because I feel like this is igniting something for them, toying with you, kind of toying with you. So don't let anyone toy with you if you're dealing with a Scorpio cheater. Don't let the Scorpio toy with you. Don't play their game. No matter how hard it seems, don't let them get you to act out, speak out, take action before you thought a lot about it, and put a lot of time into thinking about any action that you might take. Don't let them provoke you. So let's pull a few more cards. I think we have what we need from this, but I just want to pull 3 more to see how clean up this can potentially be. The World, the King of Cups, again, I just feel like don't get duped. you know what you're dealing with by now if you're dealing with a Scorpio cheater, and if they've been rude to you and then they suddenly come back and try to uh, speak kindly to you, accept it, but don't put yourself in harm's way in any aspect. I don't just mean physically, and not to be dramatic, but just be careful. Don't put yourself in harm's way. If someone comes to you with a peace offering, make them prove the validity and the sincerity of what they're offering before you react or accept them back in any way, or sit at the table and break bread with them. Okay, that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Sorry, that was a bit dark. Hopefully, this is just the energy for the next few weeks for those of you who are dealing with the Scorpio cheater. And I'll see you soon. Thank you for joining me.